guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, which is today, and it is REN time. So, bit of behind the scenes stuff happening here. I had bought this new PC over Christmas and everything like that, basically to improve the work for me with the amount of work I'm doing, because I had a lot of tech issues at the end of last year. I know people wonder why I'm saying this. It does link to what I'm about to do here. So I'm actually filming a lot of stuff weeks in ahead. So when it comes to REN, I needed like 3 videos basically to tie me over for the next few weeks, and apparently there's a 3-parter. So there you go. That is why, guys, I will not be checking out the 3 parts in one for Money Game. In this video, I will be doing it. Well, I'm gonna film them one by one after the other, but they will be posted weeks apart and stuff like that. But you gotta start somewhere. Part 1 is where we're gonna start. I'm learning now when it comes to REN to really prepare myself, you know, for what might happen. So, because these are very special occasions when checking out his art. I'm not even going to say music, art, you know. So here we go, the original Money Game.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theory, stripe fearing weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chained to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 a storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop. Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate, when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants, when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat, the same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions aren't our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right, in the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 a storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we'd like to point the blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. This old money game. This old money game.
Wow. Is it going to be okay if I use the genius word in every video I check out from him? Is that alright? I want to talk about one moment. The bat. The moment when...
A storm poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame.
Probably he's put it down there, so...
The hypocrisy. I'm a speak that everyone's a resident.
Yeah. The fact that he does that and it's on beat, I know it's a strange thing to pick up on, but the fact that he does that, it's completely in character to what is going on in this and this performance and everything. But the fact that he hits the bat and it's on beat with what the song is, details like that, like, mind-blowing, man. Mind-blowing. Obviously, very clear what this song is about, 1000%. And I'm gonna, that's him sitting in the chair. And I love that it's him sitting in the chair and it's him berating himself, and that's what he talks about in the song. Obviously, there's one point where he talks about the fact of how we're all hypocrites and everything like that. We're all feeding into this money game and everything. But the moment where the moments where he's talking about immigration is like what he says there is stuff I think and talk about daily, guys. The fact of the hypocrisy with immigration and stuff like that. Absolutely, like. It's not only the genius of the lyrics, it's the fact that musically it's outstanding what's going on as well. His voice, by the way, not only of course when he's doing the spoken word, the sort of rap stuff, but his singing voice, he has such a nice singing voice as well. But it's the starts, it's the stops. That when he stops the music, it's so powerful. It's why I've said, guys, with REN, I don't think I'm gonna listen to REN a lot. To be honest with you, I'm gonna watch him a lot though. With how immaculate these music videos, these pieces of art are, it's missing out so much for me by not watching what he does in these videos, what the videos are about, how they're staged. I mean, this is one take. I didn't see a cut here. This is a continuous take. Which is just mind-blowing. And I know he's done a lot of continuous takes, but this is a continuous take. And, that alone is mind-blowing. I can't think the rehearsing it would take, and the fact that he's just always in from a performance level and everything like that. I talked about his expressions the last time. You guys said in the comments actually that music performance is where there may have been some obviously performance learning and stuff like that, but never trained in acting, which blew my mind when I was reading about that. Because he's such a good performer, you know, from an acting point of view and everything like that. Like, and I just love the fact that he's talking about hypocrisy, and this whole video is about him at odds with himself. And the fact that there's a part of him that's blinded to it. Like, blinded to all of the hypocrisy, which is the person in the chair who's got the mask over their head the whole time. And yet their hands are free. They could take that off at any point. Yeah, they got the guitar in their hands, but they could take that off at any point, but they choose not to. They choose to stay, you know, they choose to stay, oh, the word I'm looking for, ignorant to it all, to the hypocrisy. And then, of course, the final thing, where, you know, he's about to set light to himself, because once again, the hypocrisy. He's saying all this stuff, and yet he's a part of it, because we're all a part of it. Genius. Genius. And that's a 5-minute 48 video. And to get that message across in that way and to use music to do it is why this gentleman is awesome. And that's part one. That's only part one. Unbelievable lyrics, by the way. I think he's actually put the lyrics in himself in the comment here. And they are, and oh, there's a moment as well when he does like double speed rap. Again, it's this thing with REN, like particularly here, where it's like you're amazed by the genius of the storytelling and the themes and visually and everything and how all the presentation, but musically, insane talent. Insane talent. But I'm just reading some of those lyrics now, like after hearing them. You know, he's obviously a poet as well, you know, he's got to be. Unbelievable. That's the end of part one anyway, guys. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button if you did. That give me a great idea you want to see more REN on the channel. Thank you so much, by the way, guys. People in the comments have been so welcoming and supportive when it comes to checking out REN, which I really appreciate. And you've been given such amazing detailed comments as well, I have to say. And he deserves fans like you guys. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I will be checking out, like I said, I'm about to check out part 2 now, but you guys will see it next week, and I'll go for the same for the part 3 as well, because I want to check out part 2 now as well, to make sure the part 1's fresh, and that'll be the same case with part 3, but I will see you guys next week. Let me know, I mean, if you want to talk about anything. I mean, it's a very, very political topic, the whole capitalism and everything like that, and God, again, the immigration thing. Wow. That was 5 years ago, by the way. I just looked at that. 5 years ago he released this, and it's still insanely relevant today. Perhaps even more so. Well, man oh man. So, anyway guys, please subscribe. Plenty of REN on the channel already in the REN Reactions playlist. There will be plenty more on the way. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, night. Whenever you're watching this, please take care. Much love.